Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're going to be doing a segment on prayer. And is there a specific way to pray? And the answer to that question is no. There is no specific way to pray. Of course, certain religions or traditions, as some people say, will give you a specific way to pray. Well, the honest to God truth is that there is no specific way to pray whatsoever. You know, Catholics get all caught up in their Salve Regina, and Muslims get all caught up in their Allahu Akbar, and then there's the Jews who, not to make fun, but I can't do their chanting noise. It's. And then there's all sorts of people who get, caught up in their spell work. And, there's all sorts of crazy different things. And no need to offend anyone who practices any of these religions, but every religion gets way too caught up in their specific way of doing it. But truly, you can pray to God in any situation or any form of time. Now, there are going to go over a few different ways to pray to God, and then we're going to talk about just God in general. Honest to God fact is that you can pray to God anywhere at any time. Many will pray in front of a statue or an altar that they have set up. There's a statue of Buddha. Many will use a mala bead, a rosary, or a form of prayer device. And Hindus in some traditions use arti, which is Om Jai Na Kali Maha Kodaka Jai. And then there are some who can just simply read books, such as The Way to Compassion, The Tea of Piglet, and then there's meditation books that give you guided meditations or just something to think about, such as Science of the Mind, or this one right here, Meditations with Hildegard von Bingen, who is my patron. She's in the back, right there, next to a few other deities. So, that's that. So the first thing to do is how to perform arati is very simple. You'd have your altar out, your deity would be right there. You would take the tray, which can be as simple as a tray with a lit candle, or you can jazz it up and have offerings and everything else on it. So you go Om Guru Saswasaha, Samtani Moye Pereya, Om Guru Saswasaha, or Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. And that's how you perform arti. Of course, you're getting it from the deity's perspective, but hey. And then, mala, they're as simple as, like Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. And then books are just as simple as reading them, little pieces of them daily, before you go to work or school or anything like that. So, other than that, we can pray to God just about anywhere and at any time that we want. God is within everything. God is everything, and God shall always be everything. And God is the creator and the destroyer of everything. And, of course, the recreator of everything, if some who believe that. It's just, it's a fact that we have to accept. I mean, like I said, people get caught up in their traditions, rather than just accepting that God has no tradition, but yet God is every tradition. So, we must just accept that and move on, and just every once in a while get up and read a meditative book and have a moment with God. Not necessarily in the form of a deity, not necessarily in the form of any book. Just simply picking up a mala, or just sitting with your hands, just doing nothing, and just sitting in stillness and having a moment of realization and being with God. Hildegard von Bingen talks about that a lot. So, that's pretty much it. And pray to God, naturally. Every day can be a prayer. If you're Christian, Christians say that they have no way to enlightenment, which, for the most part, unless you're practicing saintlyhood, you don't. So, saintlyhood is a good thing to practice, and enlightenment is a good thing to practice. Every religion has a way to enlightenment and a way to the same truth. They just have to find it. Alrighty. God bless. Goodbye.